All right. We here. We here. All right. First off, what's up, y'all? This your boy Eric from AFMB Pictures. I'm testing out this new cell phone mic. Y'all let me know in the comments if it's too staticky or if it's too loud, but try to keep it right. I don't want to keep it too close to my mouth. All right. We good? We good. So welcome to another episode of Let's Talk. We are on episode 5. Sorry, I'm distracted. Let me turn this shit off. There we go. Anyway, welcome to episode 5 of AFMB's Let's Talk. Tonight, we're going to get into some fun shit. Tonight, we're going to talk about the Purge and the possibilities of the Purge becoming a reality. Basically like a what if. What if the Purge was real? Me personally, I had a lot of thoughts on this, even when the first film it came out. By the way, if you haven't watched the Purge TV series, I strongly suggest that you check this out. It's free on Peacock right now, and I just finished the first season. Man, listen, this is a good ass show. It's a really good show, bro. Like I said, first season is phenomenal. I'm about to start the second season, hopefully tomorrow. But The Purge has always been one of my favorite horror film series. It's probably one of the greatest concepts from any screenwriter, producer, or director. Like, just the concept is absolutely amazing. For those that don't know, and for those that don't know, you got to be living under a fucking rock if you've never seen this movie. But basically, the concept, it takes place in this dystopian type future in America where the government has issued a thing called the Purge, where once a year for 12 hours, all crime is legal. That means murder, armed robbery, burglary, arson, that other word that we can't say on YouTube, so we're just gonna say SA. Everything is legal. Everything is fair game. 12 straight hours, you got free roam to do whatever you want. Ever since that movie came out, and I'm pretty sure I'm not alone on this, we all had that thought, like, what if this actually happened? Like, are we really living in a country? Are we living in a society where this could be a thing, where our government can actually issue something like this? Personally, I feel that if this were to ever become a thing, which is highly unlikely, I don't think it would be like it is in the movies. I really don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it would be as severe, because the movie was very much extreme as far as what was shown, what was going down. Like, all of a sudden, of course, in the movies, everybody's going to have this murderous impulse to just snap as soon as 7 o'clock hit and that horn goes off. Everybody's just off to the races killing. I don't think that it would be like that in the real world. I mean, we got some angry motherfuckers out there. We got some angry ass people. I mean, you don't believe me, you don't have a driver's license and you've never been on, Interstate 12 during rush hour, because motherfuckers, bro, I have seen some shit. I mean, I live in Youngstown, and just recently, this was a few years back, there was actually a road rage that resulted in a shootout. It was right off the exit. It was down the street from where my mom lives. I will never forget. It was off Belmont Avenue. It was right off the Belmont exit. I don't know how it was started, but I know how it ended. Everybody got shot. Homeboy got gunned down. I mean, I don't know what kind of mood my dude was in, but listen, like, dude, he started popping off. He took out the dude that he was after. The cops came and they popped his ass off too. Like, this, that was probably one of the scariest things. A, because it was right up the street from where my mom lives. And thank God she wasn't on the freeway when that happened. And B, stuff like that, it really goes to show just how angry we are as a species. And I've always said it, and this isn't just me being an animal lover. This is me being just an observationalist, and I see it. The most dangerous species to me, and I think everyone can agree, the most dangerous species of all time is the human species. Homo sapiens. We are the most dangerous species. We're the only ones that kill not out of necessity. Animals kill out of necessity. You see a lion attacking a gazelle, they're not doing that just for the pleasure. They're not. They're doing that to feed their kid, to feed their family. That gazelle just so happened to be there. Guess what, man? Hey, law of the jungle, man. You got to go so I could feed my kids. That's understandable. Jungles ain't got no Walmarts. Jungles ain't got no Targets. So you see an animal doing some shit like that, that's out of necessity. Real talk. Humans do that just because. I don't care how much doctors try to say, oh, well, he had a mental disorder, or he had this, and that. Nah, fuck that. Like, dude knew what he was doing when he murdered those two people, or she knew what she was doing when she took out her husband. Like, these people know what they're doing when they commit these acts. That we are supposed to be as civilized people. We are civilized, and even through civilization and everything, like, we still do dumb shit. Having said that, I still don't think that if the purge ever happened, I still don't think it would be as extreme as it was in the movies, mainly because of morals, conscience. I mean, most normal human beings were like, we obviously, let's just say president came on TV, gave his presidential address, and all of a sudden said, you know what, we're going to make a new law starting this year. Once a year, we're going to do it 12 hours. All crimes are legal. Excuse me. All crime is legal. Murder, everything. You get to get all your frustration out, get it all out the way. 12 hours. It's on the house. You get a free hall pass, but it's only once. God bless America. Do you know how many people are going to watch that and be like, hey, yo, Biden done lost his motherfucking mind. Like, that's the first thing we're going to think. Or it doesn't matter who the president is. We're going to think to ourselves, hey, yo, I know this nigga, he's not serious. There's no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way this dude. Hell nah. Come on, dog. Come on now, bro. Ain't no way, homie. Like, that's going to be our first thing, is we're going to feel, at least I am, like, hey, are we being set up for something? Because ain't no way this shit, like, nah, this motherfucker must have binge watched the series and now all of a sudden it's real. Like, dude, come on. It's not going to work. And even if there were people that were like, yes, they're all fair game. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. A lot of people, and we're all guilty of this. I'm guilty of it. You are too. Everyone's guilty of talking shit. We've all had situations where, whether it be a bad day at work and you look at your boss like, hey man, if the purge was real, I would take this motherfucker out. You say it, but that don't mean you're going to do it. That's like watching something like watching a fight video on YouTube, man. I wouldn't let that happen to me. If that had been me, I'd whooped his ass. You don't know what you would do. That's like people that say they know what they're going to do when a zombie apocalypse happens. You have no idea what you would do if a zombie apocalypse broke out. First of all, if you saw a zombie in real life, you would have no idea what to do. You probably freeze up. I know the fuck I would. So let's just say the purge was real. Let's just say that happened. I don't think there's going to be that many people going out just killing and doing all this shit. Nah. You might see some misdemeanors. I do feel that there's going to be a lot of misdemeanors. There's going to be a lot of, hey man, shit. Fuck that speed limit. Fuck that red light. That's going to be small stuff like that. You know what I mean? You're going to see people, maybe hell, even going to work and, hey man, I'm going to do some drugs right at the desk. I don't give a damn. Fuck that shit. But then again, it probably wouldn't be at work. If the shit happened at midnight, never mind. That was stupid. But I don't feel that it would be as extreme. Like, I don't think you just going to see a bunch of random people just going out with guns and kid. Nah. I mean, you have to really have a vendetta. It would have to be a personal thing. If you see somebody out during the possible purge and you see them with an AR-15, scope, tactical knife, sidearm, they going out. Let me tell you something. They're probably going after somebody. I could say that with complete confidence. That is a personal vendetta. That is not just random, because more than likely this is a revenge thing. That motherfucker's looking for somebody that's been fucking his wife, or vice versa. She looking for somebody that, hey, that bitch fucked my man, or you know what I'm saying? That's what that's probably gonna be. I don't think it's just gonna be, hey, well, crime is legal. I feel like taking somebody out. Nobody, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people going through with it. Once again, it's because of that paranoia where, hey, we could be getting set up. The minute I come out with a gun, cops gonna be right around the corner. I'm not falling for that shit. But movies have always brought out a certain level of extremity. That's why it's called a movie. It's entertaining. So yes, it's entertaining to see it on screen. The first one was extremely entertaining for me. My jaw was dropped through the whole film, mainly from a writer's perspective, because if anything, I was envious that I didn't come up with this shit myself. I mean, The Purge, I still say that to this day is one of the greatest screenplays turned film that I have ever seen. And as a series, it's flawless. Except for the first Purge. That was the prequel. So it's almost flawless. But I really try not to count that one because that one is fucking garbage. Even the Forever Purge was good. The Forever Purge was way better than that one. The one where they was going after Mexicans on the border. Like, that was, I mean, the concept, yeah, it was a little extreme, but I'm like, oh, well, at least they're still, trying to do the social commentary thing, because when that movie came out, that was still a thing. Election year was, that one was good. I think that was the third one. Yeah, that was the third one, because it had to do from the second one. What is his name? The actor. He is one of my favorite actors. What the fuck is his name? He was Crossbones in MCU. Frank Grillo, I think is his name. Frank Grillo. Yes. That dude's a good actor. Man, that dude's a fucking actor, bro. Great actor. And he is one of the reasons why Purge Anarchy is my favorite one out of the entire series. That is the best one out of the whole series. They will never top that. As good as the series is, that second one is the best one. That holds up to this day. The whole series holds up, but that second one definitely holds up. But real life Purge, could it happen? Yeah. I know a lot of people say that it couldn't. Dude, anything is possible nowadays. I mean, look at the past 8 years. Anything is possible. We've had COVID. We've had 2 comedic presidencies. And I say comedic in the heaviest way, because let me tell you, I'm not political at all. But I'm going to say this right now. These past 8 years have been some of the most entertaining of politics that I have ever seen. The last presidential debate had me crying, laughing. And I know I should, but dude, let me, bro, that shit is hilarious. Once again, I'm not political. I'm not the type that says, Republicans are smarter than Democrats, or Democrats are smarter than Republicans. I've always been the one that supports the guy that makes the most sense. That's how it should be. It doesn't matter who you vote for. Like, dude, as long as you know, hey, know what you're voting for. Don't get mad when they come in and they don't start doing shit. This is what you wanted. So deal with it. But digressing, anything is possible. So to say that the Purge is not possible, it can happen. The chances are small, but they're not zero. I'm really hoping that I got this far enough, because I feel like I'm loud anyway. So I'm gonna play this back and see how it sounds like, because I've been paranoid about this mic ever since I ordered it off Amazon. But possibility, if I had to give a percentage of the possibility of the purge becoming a thing, there is I would say probably a 3% chance, maybe a 3% chance that it could happen. Now that ain't zero, but it's far from 100. But it ain't zero. So anything's possible. So is it possible for it to happen? Yes. Will it be like in the movies? No. Nothing's like in the movies. History has proven that. Like death is not like in the movies. Trust me, I know. I've seen 3 dead bodies my entire life. The first 2, I was under the age of 10. I've seen some shit. So I know what real death is. And it's not like in the movies. It's not actiony. I've seen guns. I've seen guns be pulled on people. That shit is scary. And that strikes real fear. Even if you're used to seeing guns, seeing a gun pulled out by an angry person is frightening. It's terrifying because it's real. You're in this situation where this unstable motherfucker just pulled out a weapon. Anything can happen at this point. Now all you can do is, if it's just you got to do what you can to de-escalate the situation, or it is what it is. But is it like in the movies? No, nothing's like in the movies, man. Absolutely not. It don't work like that, Skippy. It just doesn't. You're not gonna punch a dude. You get punched in the face, you're not gonna see pow or hear a pow sound. No, you get punched in the face, more likely you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. So possibility of it happening, slim, but not zero. Extremities, nothing major. I mean, I don't think we're going to see any major stuff. There's going to be some illegal shit done, obviously. More than likely, it'll probably be like, if I had to give a comparison, it'll probably be like, you remember the first year of COVID, 2020, the COVID lockdown, where people were sneaking out past curfew? The whole fuck the system, I don't care, you can't tell me to leave my house, I'm an American, this and that, I'm gonna still live my life and all that shit. That's probably what it's gonna be like. That's all it is. It's like, hey, nobody can tell me what to do. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Anything's legal. I'm a smoker outside the police station. I don't care what they're gonna do about it. That's it. That's really all you'll probably see. Real crime, very slim. You might, but it ain't gonna be to the point where they coming after you, unless they know you and you did some shit to somebody. Like I said, if you see it, it's probably gonna be something personal. So yeah, that's as far as I feel it will go. You post comments down below, let me know what you think, but I don't think it would be anything super serious that people would be afraid of. But hey, anything's possible. Like I said, history's shown that. Never thought 9/11 would happen, but that happened. Never thought Trump would get in office, but that happened. I mean, hell, we had a former cowboy as president back in the day. So anything's possible. Okay? Anything. But yeah, that's my thought on what if the purge was real. Like I said, it's a very slim possibility, but hey, I don't think we have anything to really worry about, because I don't see that happening anytime soon. Now, if shit keeps going up in prices, I mean, like I said, and that's another thing. The economy would have to play a big part. Because I mean, we've all, if read up on the Great Depression and like shit like that, and that'll tell you the economy today is rough. I think I speak for everybody when I say that it is rough. It is hard to make a living in today's economy. So that would definitely have to play a big part, from gas prices. I mean, who knows? One day gas prices might get so high, we might start ciphering gas again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, there's more of a possibility of Mad Max happening than the Purge happening. So, because you watch Mad Max, that's how that shit started anyway. But yeah, I mean, that's really as far as it will go. Like, I don't see any, like I said, there's no extremities that you could see happening. Like, nothing super, super crazy, just little shit. But yeah, that's my thought on it. That's my whole rundown of what would happen. Like I said, this is short. Keep this short. I just wanted to give my thoughts on it, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. What do you think? Do you think it would be crazy? Do you think people will go out freaking? Would it be like GTA Online? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, how bad would it be, or how minimal would it be? Or do you think ain't shit gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? What do you think? But yeah, that was my little take on a possible dystopian future. I'll call it that. Like, we could, I mean, hell, we could run into some shit like that. But hey, that's just me. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna stop rambling and shut the fuck up. Let me know what you think. Yeah, post comments down below. If you're new to this channel, hit the like and subscribe button. And yeah, that was episode 5 of Let's Talk. Hopefully there will be some more down the road. If y'all can get some better topics to talk about, please feel free, hit me up. Facebook, Instagram, Eric the Director on Instagram. I'm gonna leave the links down in the description once I get all this edited. But yeah, so that is it for episode 5 of Let's Talk. Thank you for tuning in, whoever did. This has been your boy Eric. And remember, AFNB, always forward, never back. Peace.